So in order to see the genotype and the phenotype of the future kids that you can have from two different organisms, we are going to use something called the Punnett square. And the Punnett square is something that is being used during the IMAT exam and BMAT exam a lot, so I highly suggest you to learn it as well. The Punnett square is where you take the alleles of the two parents and you check how statistically likely it is for the kids to be either the one allele or another or a combination. And let's take our parents again for the ABO blood groups. We are going to have this square and we are going to take the mother or the father. We are going to set them on top, and the father, we are going to set them here. A. So this is the genotype of the father, and this is the genotype of the mother. Now, in order to see what are the odds of the future kids to be either A or genotypically or phenotypically, we are going to just do the following way. We are going to take the alleles here, and this is our first option. Then we are going to take the alleles here, and this is our second option. Then we are going to take the alleles here, and this is our third option. And then we are going to take the alleles here, and this is our fourth option. It's pretty straightforward and quite easy when it comes to Punnett square of basically two dipole organisms. So what do we see here? You have AA and AO as an option for the future kids to be. Genotypically, you have 50% of the kids to be AA and 50% of the kids statistically to be AO. However, phenotypically, all of the kids are going to be A blood group because A is a dominant allele. So 100% of the kids are going to be A. All of the kids of this couple are going to be A. The next one is, what do you do when you have a different allele, for example? So let's take the same example. This time, we are going to have AO and AO as well. So let's try to see what's going on. O and AO. So we're going to have AA, AO, another AO, and OO. So OO is recessive, which means that we are going to have 25% for the future kids to be O. AO, OA is dominant. So we are going to have 50% of the kid to be AO. AA is also dominant. So 25 of the kid will be AA. This 75% is how statistically likely the kids to be A phenotype blood group. This 25% is O phenotype blood group. But what are the genotypes? So we have 25% to be AA, we have 50% to be AO, and we have 25% to be OO. So this is the genotype. But this 25% to be O and 75% to be A is the phenotype itself. So when you do the blood testing, this is going to be the result. But when you do the actual genetic testing, this is going to be the result. This is the difference between the genetic and the genotype and phenotype, and this is the simple way you do with the very simple Punnett square. I hope this video made sense. Make sure to check the notes and all the questions in the description.